Hi guys, welcome to episode 21
Hello.
of our podcast. I'm Ava.
I'm Aveen.
And as always, thank you guys so much for listening. This episode came just a tad bit late, so sorry about that, but we are recording and we will have it posted by the time this is done.
Yeah, literally.
And it's the
One take,
21st
girlies.
episode. Did I
Come
already
on.
say that?
Yes, it's crazy.
Okay,
Thank you guys
21st
for sticking with
episode.
us for 21 episodes.
21.
That's actually so fitting because Ava and I just turned
Yeah,
21.
we did just turn 21.
Literally,
It's our 21st
that's why
birthday.
this episode is a little late because we were just too busy living it up.
But okay, so
yeah, truth be told.
Yeah, for this episode, so we decided to do something different, and it was actually Aveen's idea.
Yes.
So if Aveen wants to describe.
So basically, if you guys haven't heard of it, there's this Instagram/game that's out there. It's called We Are Not Really Strangers. And so basically you sit across like a group of people or just one person, and there's a bunch of questions, like deep questions or like interesting questions that you guys ask each other. And I thought it would be really cute if we did it with Ava. And so if you guys like this episode or if we don't get to all of our questions, like this can become like a part 2 as well.
A compilation.
So
if you will.
Yes. So yes. So I just thought this was a really cute idea, and I feel like it would be interesting.
And so the thing is, Aveen and I came up with these questions before, so we don't
Yes.
know what we're gonna ask each other.
No.
And there's a lot of questions out there if you search up. So I'm kind of curious what you chose.
Yes,
because I don't
curious
know.
what you chose too.
Because I didn't know if we were gonna go serious or if we were gonna go funny. But yeah.
I did like a cutesy mix because my thing is, it's like certain things I'm personally like when I saw the question I was like, oh, like I'm actually curious of like what Ava would think of this.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my vibes going in.
Yeah. And yeah. Do you want to just start?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, are you gonna start or am I gonna start?
You can start.
Okay. Okay. So I would say this was one that I really wanted to ask you. What are you most qualified to give advice about?
Ooh. I think I'm most
Isn't that the question?
qualified. This is like very serious.
Well, it's not like serious. Whatever.
I think I'm most qualified to give advice about getting out of your comfort zone a little bit, just because like I was originally a pre-med and then I switched to business and I was really scared about that, and now I feel like I love mentoring too. Like I absolutely love like telling people what
Ava
to do
loves,
because especially if I've
Ava
been
eats that
through it
shit up.
before. Like
Yeah.
everyone's like, do you want to be a mentor? And I'm like, yeah, I do want to be a mentor. Like I will teach you.
One of our friends' dads works for this company and he refused to take on a mentee because he didn't want the mentee to take his job. Remember?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that
like,
is not, but like that is not Ava's vibe.
No.
That
Like,
is the opposite of Ava.
I love like when people, I love giving advice. Like that's my favorite thing. Like, cause sometimes it's like, I love being in a situation that's like people like are scared of being in and then me doing it and then telling people what to do.
Which is exactly why I asked this
Yeah.
question.
And most people like don't listen to me.
and then they suffer.
It's not that they don't listen, but like I don't know if they do or not. But like I personally think I give bomb ass advice. So like if they don't listen, it's like okay. But I love giving advice about that. Like I just love people asking me questions.
Ava is just a
when I was
knowledge
younger
giver.
because when I was younger too, I wanted to be a teacher. Like it was because I love my kindergarten teacher, but also like I think I had this like I love knowing how to do something and making it easier for people to
Ava
do
was that girl who would literally like love, like she loved learning, you guys. Like she would literally like if she could have gotten 105 on every assignment, like she literally would have. Like
and it
as
wouldn't
a kindergartner.
even matter. Like I think we've
It
already
would
talked
not
about this.
matter.
Like I
Yeah.
didn't even care. But
It's just funny.
besides the like academic standpoint, like just telling people, like helping people, like I love doing that.
Amazing.
Especially when okay, do you want to switch off? Okay,
Yeah.
my turn.
Oh my
This
God.
one's kind of
I'm
funny
scary.
because I don't know what you're gonna
I'm
say.
scary.
Like it might take some time for you to answer, but
Okay.
what would your younger self not believe about you today?
Oh my God. I think it's scary. You know what? Actually, my younger self would probably not believe that I'm not a marine biologist. I
Ooh.
fucking love that shit. I still like it. Like I would still like if I could run away and like be at a turtle sanctuary and like just study turtles and like egg hatching periods, like you know I would.
had the
You
craziest
know I would.
younger aspirations.
really
like
did.
Amin
Like,
wanted
I
to
would
be.
be like-
Do you know what we're gonna say? She wanted to be a pet stylist. Like she wanted
I just wanted to like make pet clothes, like and literally it was
pet
just like,
fashion designer
yeah,
is what
pet
we
fashion.
said.
Like I dead ass remember being like, pet fashion designer, and people looking like, what? How did you?
Is that even a job
keep
though?
in mind,
to
y'all,
this
the
day?
irony is I don't even have a dog. So
Never had a dog.
Never had a dog, and so it's just like.
So she was designing me.
I honestly did not even know who even was like. I couldn't even name somebody.
I don't even think that's a job.
I don't even think that's a job. Like, I mean, it has to be, but like, I don't even like. I can't even think of someone who is that. So I just think it's funny that but for real, marine biology person.
Yeah.
Like I
we didn't even have a fish when we were young.
No, we didn't. Actually, yes, we did.
Well, yeah,
later,
but not personal
but, like,
fish.
Not personal fish, but like
it was communal.
It was communal. We shared it. Oh god, that was funny. But basically, no, but honestly, that because I still would do it. Like in my heart, I still love. I love the ocean.
Why didn't you do it,
bro? Wait, why didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, because also accessibility. Like, I mean, we're in Texas. 1, 2. It's like I applied. I applied to this summer internship where I would be on a whaling boat. They did not accept me. And
they should have.
They should have, bro. And then they sent me an email back, and they were like, you should go into vet. I was like, well, if I wanted to go into vet, I wouldn't be applying for this.
They'd probably just said that for you to apply to vet.
Girl, I was like confused. Because I was thinking, I was like, why would they email me back, redirecting me to something else if they didn't think I was like in some ways qualified? So I'm pissed.
But like the only place you could go if you wanted to do marine biology is like some weird place.
Or not weird place.
Or like not central. Like it's kind of like on the outskirts.
Yeah, it's like on the outskirts. And plus, like, you wouldn't want to do that, so it's like then I would have to separate.
Yeah, that's funny though. Okay, yeah. I wasn't expecting you to. I didn't know what you were gonna say for that question.
Like pretty accurate.
But that was funny.
Accurate.
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay, I have another one. Is there anything about yourself that surprises you? Like, is there? If that makes sense. Like, what surprises you about yourself? Ooh, that's a good one.
I think what surprises me is how like inconsistent I am with like my interactions with people. Like
that's actually so true.
Like the thing with me is like for people who like don't know me, like I give off this like vibe without meaning to, and like I also like I have to be in the mood to interact with people. So I think what surprises me is like how often my mood like changes on the daily. Like some days I'll be like,
so true,
let's go. Like let's go and do all this crazy stuff. And then the next day I'm like, why did I want to do that? Like I am very inconsistent with my behavior. And I think that's one thing. Is that the question? Surprises?
Sure. Yeah.
What was the question? I like forgot the question.
No, but that's it. Yeah.
Not consistent or whatever. Yeah.
I can actually piggyback on that. I always say Ava has a social battery, and if the battery is not at 100%, she's not even gonna go out. Like it could be at like 99.
But if it's at 100, we're having the best night of our lives.
Yeah,
like
Ava's going to be doing
determined.
Everything.
Yeah,
everything.
So that's my
it's
thing.
Either 0 or 100.
Okay, this one's actually really funny. I don't even know what this means, but how old do you feel emotionally?
Oh,
like it's kind of deep, but like
emotionally. When people ask me how old I am, I deadass say 18. So I don't think I'm literally 21 for reference. But like, I don't think that's my emotional age. That's like my like personality age, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I feel
like is that different than emotional?
I think it is.
So.
I think so. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel 18, but like emotionally, I would go to say like 36. Like
ooh.
I think I'm old, bro. Like I really like some of the things like Ava knows this. I feel very deeply. Like I feel like I really like even when I get really upset, I'm very upset.
Yeah.
Or if I'm happy, I'm very happy. Like there's no like I feel like I'm a generally happy person, so I'm just very happy all the time. And when people look at me, they're like, "Whoa!" Like she's like a lot.
But 36 emotionally is kind of crazy.
Because the reason why I say that is because I feel like because I feel very deeply. I feel like when it's bad, it tolls.
Yeah,
it has like a toll on me. So that's why I'm like older versus younger. I feel like when you're younger, when you like go through or not like go through something's terrible, but like
36 is very specific.
I know, but like I was just like older, like 30s. Honestly later 30s. Let's just categorize it 30s. When you're younger, when like bad stuff happens, you just get over it and you're like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. But like for me, like I don't know, like I just feel like a little older.
But your personality is younger.
Would you say that checks out?
Yeah, I would. I just think like Aveen's like emotionally mature, but like still emotionally free. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I feel like when you say like I'm 36 emotionally, like that's a very old age, so it makes it feel like you've been through trials and tribulations to where you're like emotionally, and like you've had your fair share, I guess, but like you're still like,
but like I'm
18
still like, I'm not like,
or 21.
Yeah, I'm not like closed off.
Yeah. Next question.
Okay. Oh my god. Ooh, this was one that like I saw, but then like I kind of like changed it.
Okay.
Okay. This is like, Ava and I are big Harry Potter people. So like, let's say you had like, like the whole memory bank. With,
oh yeah.
Or whatever. If like, let's say if you had to forget all of your memories, okay, but you had the chance to preserve one that you could always come back to, which one would it be?
Dang. That's actually hard because I don't remember shit.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
At all.
I know. But just please
okay, I'm trying.
I thought this was good. This was a good question.
One memory?
Yeah. Like, it can be anything. Like, it can literally be anything.
Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid.
Do it, whatever.
But, like, one memory, it'd probably be, like, low-key us beating TAB.
Are you fucking for real? No. That is the stupidest answer.
I'm joking.
No, you're not.
I am joking, I swear. For those that are listening,
this is like
even
such
relevant.
An avocoded
answer. It's like us like, beating like a really good team in volleyball, but that's stupid.
That's so dumb.
If I would pick one memory,
so avocoded,
you know what I would keep like all the, well, when I say one memory, it'd just be like us being so cute and fun, like at gymnastics gyms, like at that age, and like birthday parties. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like when we were like 5.
Yeah, like I don't have, because I can't remember stuff that much. Like I don't have a specific memory, but an era. So I'd like,
yeah, sure, you
capture that era.
We'll change the question.
Okay, but I like that. What was the original question?
It was something weird, and that triggered me to think about something else. Then I just read that one.
Okay, next question. This one's kind of like, I don't know if we've answered this before, but I kind of like want a deeper explanation for it. Would we be friends if we weren't twins?
Oh, 100.
Do you think so?
Ooh.
Like, how would we meet?
I've been thinking like, okay, I don't think we would be as close, and it would be your fault. But
probably
it literally would be your fault. I think we would be friends, but I think you would think I was annoying at first.
Probably.
Yeah. I think you'd be like, okay, can you not? Like, I feel like you would think because even dad, like sometimes like one of my dad, Ava's very similar to my dad, and dad is like a very mellow person. He doesn't like, not like he doesn't like, but because of his personality type, he doesn't like people who talk a lot, and I talk a lot. So I feel like at the beginning you would be annoyed by how much I talk, and then you would like warm up to me, and then we would be good friends.
But see, the thing is, I don't get annoyed at people for talking that much.
I know, but like at the same time, I get that, but like I feel like I would be a lot for you at the beginning. That's my point.
Yeah, maybe.
I would be too much for you at the beginning. Then you would become friends with me and be like, oh, like, you know what, she's okay. And then like we would hang out a few times, and then I would want to get super close to you, so I would keep asking you to hang out, and then like you would say yes like maybe once every like month.
Yeah,
I feel like that's pretty accurate.
Like, I was like, how would we meet? And I think we'd meet like with a mutual friend or something.
Yeah, I don't think I would meet you naturally.
I wouldn't meet you naturally, or like in class,
like a party or something.
In class, like you'd be doing your shit well, and I'll be like, okay, let's do this. Like, let's be group project buddies.
I say that, but like I honestly, y'all, don't think I would be as academically successful if it wasn't for Ava, because naturally Ava was just very, like, she was just good. Like she was just one of those people who just got it, and I didn't just get it. Like it took me a bit to like get used to it, and so a lot of times growing up, I would do extra stuff without people knowing, so I could like be like not enough, but like so that like there wasn't
on par with what was going on
within the range, but also, and I feel like that was really bad for a kid to have growing up. But at the same time, it's just the reality of what it was.
But also, like with me, like I wasn't doing like you were trying.
I was trying.
No, it wasn't. No, I was trying. It just, you weren't, by trying to match me, you weren't matching what was, like, you were matching above expectations when you could have just been like fine the way you were. Like, it made you have a false sense of your ability.
Oh, for sure.
Because like I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like,
no, but like
I
was skipped a grade of math without even knowing she skipped a grade of math. Like dead ass. Like her her teacher started giving her like Ava was in 3rd grade and they were giving her 4th grade worksheets and she had no idea and she was just doing
But it was also like, that's the thing. It's like you trying to match was like unnecessary.
It was
is
so
my
unnecessary.
point. And like, it wasn't even like you needed to, is my point.
I agree.
Like that was
no,
my point.
I that checks out.
Okay, yeah.
That's true.
But yeah,
True.
I think we'd be friends as twins, but like the connection would be
No, it
different.
would not be there. It would be like your basic friend. Like it would be like a mutual, like not like basic,
like
in like close,
like every
like,
few weeks.
Oh, I miss her. But like that actually leads to this question that I asked: what does it take to be friends with you?
What does it take? Okay, this is like my number one thing. What it takes to be
question?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Okay.
Because friends are everything.
Yeah.
And like
Family.
you're everything, but like what it takes to be friends with me for real is knowing that like if like you were saying how I don't like talk, like I'll like respond every once in a while, is knowing that we're cool if I don't reach out to you all the time. Like we don't have to hang out every week for me to be tight with you. Like that's what it takes.
I feel like that's for both of us.
There's no like one personality where I'm like you have to fit this mold, because Avina and I never really grew up with like friend groups. We grew up with friends that we would like group together ourselves to hang
like
out with
in that moment.
Or in that moment. Yeah. So
not
it's
even
like
as
so
a
like
group
I don't
friend.
have an aesthetic of friends that like I gravitate towards. It's more just knowing that like
Aesthetic
because some people really do that.
Yeah,
Some people
actually
want friends to fit
that's a
their
good way to
aesthetic.
describe it. Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly.
and like they're like, oh, you gotta be this person, you gotta be this
Or
type.
this type.
But like we've never had friends like that.
No.
Our friends do kind of fit in this type of like personality, but not like by choice.
But
it's
like
by
I would
natural
say, but like
connection.
by personality, it's like openness,
Yeah.
kindness, like
Yeah,
stuff
friendly.
like that. Like,
But like,
I
if you want to
agree.
be friends with me, you have to know that just because I don't text you every day or just because we don't hang out every week does not mean I don't like you or I don't want to be friends with you. But just that, like, I personally,
just
like,
your
Avina and I are so
personality.
different in that, like, Avine she charges up with hanging out with people. I don't really do that. Like, I need to be again in the mood. So that's my criteria.
No, but
And I
I'm
appreciate
accurate, too.
friends like that so much more than friends that I feel like I have to meet every day to be close with.
I agree.
Like if you're putting that much effort into being friends with somebody, hanging out like every single week, like that's not really a good friend, and it's just emotionally draining sometimes.
I don't think that means it's not a good friend.
By choice, like if you're forcing someone, is my point.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to hang out with them and they're good with it, then yeah, you can do that every single day. I'm saying like you shouldn't feel stressed to hang out with someone.
True.
You shouldn't have to force it, and you shouldn't have to like kill yourself to hang out with someone.
And I feel like none of our friends are like that. Like, and I feel like at the same time, like I feel like I'm in some ways like that too, because I feel like we get really busy too, and on top of it, like they all of our friends still know that like if they need something they can call us and we're there. So it's like that's all that matters.
Okay,
really.
my question is, we're starting to get closer to the 20-minute mark, so I'll like wrap it up. But what's the most rebellious thing you've ever done?
Oh my God.
Like I mean, I'm
trying
just
to
curious.
think.
Like, what were you thinking?
Most rebellious thing I've ever done. But like TBH, TBH nothing. Like I haven't really done, because it's like when I think of rebellious, it's like someone told me no and I did it anyway.
Yeah.
And TBH, I don't think there's anything. I'm boring. But like I would say like rebellion. Like I remember. Okay, I'll do this. Like I've done, like we've been on like excursions or whatever, or like cliff jumping and stuff, and where Dad was like, don't.
Oh yeah,
and like I just went and did it anyway.
Avina's very
like,
adventurous.
I feel like that's like, I guess in some ways the most rebellious thing I've ever done. Like Dad would dead ass say no and I would do it. Like in that sense, but like nothing like serious. Like not like we never
snuck out.
We never like.
I don't even.
Like,
I always wanted to sneak out just to like feel it,
like,
but my window.
Text Mom be like, "Hey, I'm sneaking out."
But my window is not sneak outable.
No, none of our. And the thing is, our house is also like kind of secured in that like if you open the door, there's a beep. So it's like Mom and Dad would, if we opened any door, it would literally beep, and they would think like there was an intruder. So it's like it wasn't
viable.
It wasn't like possible. But yeah, I would say that.
Okay, yeah, but
I
like
unless can you think of anything
of you?
Yeah,
no, but like
because you know everything.
not rebellious, but Avine did like zip line upside down.
Oh yeah, I did
that's
do that.
crazy.
And Dad said don't.
Avine is like
I remember.
super like fearless with these like adventurous nature things. Like she would like jump off cliffs like when we spent our summer in Italy. Like it was crazy. Like
yeah, it was fun.
she's just like we
I
call
mean,
her a
she's-
monkey because she
Ew.
just like does everything
Not a
adventurous.
Not the monkey.
Okay,
That's
is this
funny.
your last question or do you have a
Actually, I
few
have a lot more, but
Okay.
like that's okay. If we want to make it this a part 2, we can.
Okay.
So I would say, I really like this. I really love this question. Okay, what part of yourself do you see in me?
Oh, of myself do
Yeah.
I see in you? Ooh.
And I wanted to like
This is
both
a
of us
spicy
answer. I know this is a
question.
spicy question because it has to do with like twins too. So it's
Yeah.
like, what part? And I feel like we've never asked that question.
I think the part of me that I see in you is
I'm gonna start
definitely why?
don't
It's
know.
not gonna be emotional.
I know. I just got very thankful.
Okay. Is the work ethic. Like I think it's just the work ethic of like because Aveen is very like into her shit. Like once you do something, like you are working, and it's not even like a part of me. I think it's just Capricorn in general. Like, I'm bringing it back to astrology, even though Aveen hates it when I
but,
do
like,
that.
I feel
But
like it's
personally,
different though.
I think that's the part of me I see in you. Like the go-getter, will do anything, like works very hard, top tier, like yeah, just boss
you.
energy. And like I would like
Kisses.
I don't know what answer you were expecting, but like
No, I
but-
wasn't expecting
yeah,
anything.
but
I was
like
just curious.
that's it.
None of these.
I'm
that's
curious
another
what you see because I feel like I was gonna say I feel like you're more a branch off of me, but I am a branch off of you.
Are you for real?
Why? No, not that
No,
it is that.
no,
like
but
I
that's
don't
just funny.
think that.
That's just funny to do.
Yeah.
That you're like the blueprint.
Yeah,
and I'm
no,
just,
no,
like, an
but that's
alpha.
not true.
No,
I
but,
meant
like,
like
I get what you mean.
personality wise.
Wait, why do you say that? I'm actually
Because
curious.
I feel like there's more things that like you relate to me than I don't know. Like
Wait,
I don't
so you're
even
saying,
know.
Okay, that's fine. So you're saying that there's more things that I relate to you than you relate to me?
Yes,
Like
that's why.
what?
Like the work ethic and like the hanging out with people and stuff. But like I feel like with you, like
You're saying like I'm more similar to you and you're more different than me? Like I'm confused.
I don't know. I don't really know what I meant by that. I think I just meant like you have different qualities. Like I feel like for me, because I'm like more stable, I feel like I'm like not stable, but you know, like your personality is so much more vibrant than mine that I feel like you're like the like expanded one.
I'm like the apple that got blown away.
No, not in a bad way.
No,
Do you
it's
understand what I
fine,
mean?
it's
Like
fine. I just
stable.
think
Like
it's funny.
I'm the simpler one, so I feel like I was the base, and then they added more to you. Isn't that cute? It's like a
so cute.
pizza.
No.
It's like I'm a
cheese.
I'm a cheese pizza, and you're like
Pepper.
half cheese and half prosciutto and arugula and like feta.
Aw,
That's so
that's so
cute,
cute. Oh my
actually.
But see, okay, that's actually so funny because Ava, I think
Maybe more like a quarter cheese. Like you're not a half cheese person.
no, but
Like that's too
I'll eat cheese.
simple.
No, but like I'll eat cheese. No, but the thing is, it's actually so funny. Do you want me to answer it back?
Yeah.
Okay, the one thing that I see in you is okay. This is another thing. Everybody says like if Ava and I are to be like categorized, right? Like if we go to our mom and dad or like close family and friends, they would be like, yeah, like Ava's like really smart and like you said, stable, and Aveen's like very out there, kind, and like one of the things that this is another question where it's like what's like a defining part of your personality. I feel like a lot of our immediate families say like I'm very nice in like you know what I mean
Yeah.
by like nice I mean like I'm very like I give a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Part of myself that I see in Ava is that, and I feel like a lot, not that like people don't say that about you because it's people 100%, like everyone loves Ava, like that's just the way it is.
Thank you.
But like when I say like I don't think sometimes you realize how giving you are because for some, I don't know. I just don't think you realize that sometimes. And I see it like
It's because I'm selective giving.
I agree. Ava's selective giving, I'm not as much. I agree, but I feel like you don't realize that as much because of like the selectiveness. But I mean, it's better honestly to be a little bit more selective than to just give to everybody because not everybody deserves that.
That's
energy.
that's
You know
the
what
thing
mean?
I get onto
Yeah.
a lot because
Yeah.
Aveen
Oh
is
my
like,
God, so
because the
I'm
thing is,
not-
it's Aveen is like too nice. And people will be like, I don't know if we've said this example like on the pod, but like one
Wait,
of our
I don't know
friends,
what you're thinking
I'll
about.
explain. Like one of our friends was like, you know, when you like get or you're driving down the car and someone like got in an accident, like they hit the curb or something, and you're like, thank God that wasn't me. Like they have that, but then Aveen, like someone asked Aveen, and Aveen was like, I never think that, and they were like,
Yeah.
you're lying. Like Aveen
No, but, like, I
literally
literally
never
don't
thinks
think
that.
that
Like
way.
she'll never wish that someone was like she wasn't someone in a bad position. Like she'll never do
that's
that.
actually so true. Like,
And that's the
my
point.
mind doesn't work like that.
The point is like Aveen will just give without any want to be given back, but at the same time, like she would appreciate it.
That's true. Yeah, like I'm not gonna get pissed
But like
off.
she doesn't.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
don't
like
get
you don't
pissed off.
inherently understand why someone won't give that back to you. So then it hurts you more when they don't. And I see Aveen goes with the default of like everyone's gonna be nice, and I go with the default that not everyone is nice.
But do you know what's funny? My default, 100%.
Yeah, that's your default.
100%. But I feel like also this is another topic that I really think is interesting and I can speak on this as a girl, and I don't know if every girl thinks that way, but I know Ava does. The default for when we meet another girl is, oh my God, like you think she's nice, and then you're shocked when she's not. Like you'll be like, oh, like another girl, like, let's be friends. And then like I'll go to Ava and I'm like, oh my God, actually like she was like kind of rude. But for dudes, it's like you expect them to be like mean and like
then
not
better.
nice, and then you have to convince other people like you're like, oh, like I'm talking to a guy, whatever, he's actually like really nice, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's so funny
because it's like, I don't know, but like I feel like generally I do expect everybody to kind of not be like me, but I expect everybody to be nice
open,
to be nice and open and want to be friends,
Yeah.
and like want
reciprocate the energy
I
you
don't
give.
understand. Yeah, because I don't understand what, like, it benefits everybody to be friends. Like, it really does. Like, I don't understand why you're being so rude. Like, I really,
Yeah.
I get so pissed
And some
off.
people you just can't change, you know?
But
Like,
it's like, wouldn't it be nice? Like, wouldn't it be nice to be friends? Like,
yeah, it would be.
It
It would.
sounds
Would it be nice if we all just poop rainbows and sprinkles and gumdrops? But yeah, that's really nice.
I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
that's very sweet of you to think I'm giving.
Yeah, I just,
But
yeah, no, I do. I know
you
you're
see that in
giving.
me.
I don't even think
So
it.
do you have any other last minute questions before we wrap this up?
Oh yeah, okay. This is like a less like deep question. I'm actually curious about this. What's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for you? Like that you can just think of?
Nicest thing someone's done for me?
Yeah, and it can be anyone. Like it doesn't have to be like anyone specifically.
Low key. See, this is like these questions. Like, I love these questions, but it's so bad for someone like me because I'll answer and then forget something.
Yeah, I
And,
know
like,
this is a bad question for
I
you.
can't like remember. Like, people have done so many things for me that I can't even remember right now. That like it makes me feel bad for
Okay,
saying
but like, what's
something.
like something that just comes in your brain? Like, it doesn't have to be the most. Like,
Okay.
what's a nicest?
Like,
what's something
like some
nice that you
thing.
remember?
Like I literally like one of my friends. Like I say this all the time. Like gave me a mug for Christmas, and like I wasn't even like that's. You think that's so stupid?
No, it's not stupid. That's actually, why is that stupid?
Because it's like so.
No,
it's like
but
people
they
have
spent
done
the
much
time.
nicer things. Like,
but it doesn't. But that's the thing. You don't have to categorize
Okay,
giving.
okay,
Like, I'm just
someone-
saying some
something.
nice things.
someone gave me a Christmas mug for Christmas, and I wasn't even that close to them.
And they were just
And
thinking
it was
about
just
you. That's
sweet.
just so
like
nice.
I was like, oh, I'm like, that's so sweet that they gave me a mug, even though like we don't even really. And she didn't give everyone a mug. Like she gave like
certain people yeah.
mugs, and like we weren't even that close.
That was
So
actually
that-
so sweet
that-
and cute.
Thank you, Tara, if you're listening.
Hashtag Tara.
Hashtag Tara. So yeah, is that it?
Yeah. Do you have anything for me?
I
Last
had
minute?
another question, which like you can answer, but like there's so many possibilities. It's what memory of us still makes you laugh?
Ooh, that's actually so hard.
It is. See, like that's
Okay,
what
the
nicest-
memory that makes me laugh, like something that makes me laugh, like whenever I think about it, is I love this memory. Is when you weren't laughing, but I was. We were at Thanksgiving dinner, and Ava. This is just the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Right? It's not the one, but Ava was. We were at like a family friend's house, and normally when we go to other people's houses, everybody's watching me, or it's like, oh, I'll do this. Memory that makes me laugh. I broke someone's column with a hoverboard.
Oh my God, did we talk about this story?
No. I literally, you guys, shout out Daria and Roxy. I went over to their brand new house, guys. They just moved in that week. And I've never been on a hoverboard in my life.
Because you gotta give backstory. Because we wanted a hoverboard so bad.
We did.
It was middle school, right?
But like that, I'm so glad mom and dad
and
didn't
our
buy
parents
that for us,
like
that
wouldn't
would be
let
rotting.
it because I think
that hoverboard
would. It would have been a waste of money. But y'all know that era where everyone was riding a hoverboard. Like we wanted one really bad, and I think our parents just didn't want to spend that much money on it, which like rightfully so. And they were like exploding apparently.
They knew we wouldn't have used it.
So anyway, so our friends had a hoverboard, and
and they were like, "I swear it's easy," and I remember hesitating. Like I was like, "I don't know, guys." They were like, "No, try it." So then Ava actually for the first time went first. I remember Ava went,
but I went super slow. Like I was not going crazy.
I felt more comfortable because Ava went, and I was like, okay, well, if Ava is the one that's doing it this time, because I'm normally the one that does new things, I guess like that first. I was like, fine, I'll do it. And again, I've had a history of going into new houses and like something like dropping a glass or like opening a pair.
Avina's
like
very like you dropped a dish 3 times in a row. She dropped 3 dishes. And by 3 times in a row, I don't mean 3 days. I mean within the span of 10 minutes. Like she dropped 3 dishes and then it was like bang, bang.
Yeah, I just get really scared when I go to new homes because of my memories or because of my history.
Trauma
history, and mom and dad get so mad.
But anyway, you were riding the hoverboard.
I'm so sorry. This is getting long-winded. So I get on this hoverboard and mom, dad, and their parents are like in the kitchen living room area, not like watching us, but like they're within earshot. So then I'm like on this hoverboard and I round a corner and I hear like a boom, like a literal boom. Like so, yes,
yeah, she fell off.
I flew like cartoon wise, like the way those people slip off bananas. I slipped like that into the air, fell on my back, and then I heard like a cracking chunk of the corner of their column blew off, hit the floor, and my dad turns, and I'll never forget the look on his face. He saw a chunk of wall on the floor
of their brand new house.
And their mom is probably
so
like
sweet.
Like if there was Angel, like my mom is an angel too, but like if there was another sprout of an angel in the world, it would literally be that mom. She runs to me, doesn't even look at the column, and was like, Avine, are you okay? And I remember looking up like, I'm so sorry.
And it was so funny because it was almost like the perfect block that held you. But like it wasn't like a crumble. Also, it was like an inch of a block.
And like the car ride home was silent.
We were like, yeah, no hoverboard now.
Yeah. And like I don't know. It was just
that was
mess.
Like really funny.
It was a mess.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't think you were gonna say that one.
Also, they moved out, so it's like. And the other thing is, TBH. Their column was like kind of contemporary in that there was already like kind of divots.
It was textured.
It was already textured. So
that was obvious.
That was,
though.
But like,
it was like I don't know why you're trying to justify. Like
I was trying to make it seem like it wasn't as obvious. Like if someone walked into the house, they probably wouldn't be like, oh, like who broke your column?
Yeah, no, it was obvious, but that's fine. It was so funny. I'm shocked they didn't get more mad. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, what the hell, Ava?
Yeah,
they were being nice. They were being nice. They were being nice.
Okay.
And she still likes me, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's good. We didn't ruin the friendship over hoverboard gate.
Because again, they moved out of the house, so clearly it wasn't that big of an issue.
Really funny. Okay. Well, I like that episode. That was cute.
I mean, we can do a part 2 if you guys want.
Yeah. So. Thank you guys so much for listening. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and we love y'all.
Cheers.
Bye.